What's going on? What's going on out here?
Yes, so yesterday was Veterans Day, and we honored our veterans that
Yes.
have served and been so brave. But Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, he is still in the mix, and it's really nice to see his face pop up from time to time. Now, a group of war heroes were on an honor flight from Wisconsin to Washington, D.C.,
Yeah.
and when they landed, former President Barack Obama jumped on the plane, and he got on the microphone, and he thanked the vets for their service and their sacrifice, all that good stuff. So even though he's not in office,
This is your former president, still
Yeah.
president.
yes,
And I was told that
well,
we have veterans. You know how you
So,
talk. You know how you talk.
I would rather hear Barack Obama talk than other.
Of course, but that's
alternatives.
how he talks.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like
He
so.
thinks. He's a
He's
thinker.
thinking, so he
Yes.
don't say what something stupid.
That's right.
The other guy just can't. He can't help
Blurts
himself.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good
Okay.
for him.
All right.
Yes.
So why we had to bring the other guy up? That was Obama's moment.
Okay.
All right.
Now, in San Francisco, a municipal transportation agency driver ended up falling asleep while she was controlling a train.
saw
And you
that.
can see in the video the people in the car, they're
She
slaying
was
back
knocked
and forth.
out.
She was knocked out, and you could see her shaking back and
Right.
forth, but it took her. She was a pretty sound sleeper.
damn it.
Right. So they said that the train was going in excessive speed of like over 50 miles an hour. And I know the passengers on the train were like, what is happening
Yeah,
right
because
now?
they are familiar with that, with the the route.
Right.
And so it speeds in certain places and had to slow down. Did you see how I almost hit that car when she
Look.
came out the tunnel?
And then she said, relax, relax, relax. We didn't crash. Relax. Well, she's not driving anymore. Not right now. So
Yeah, she tried to blame it on it was mechanics or something.
it was the
Huh?
mechanics,
Negro,
all right.
we
She was
saw
asleep.
you.
Right. They pulled up the tape on homegirl. Yeah, she's not going to get out of that one. Now, the Golden State Killer, well, he was brought to justice because of a distinct physical feature. They said that he had a micro penis, and the prosecutor,
Huh?
detailed the fact that Joseph D'Angelo had such a small penis size that the photographer had to try to take pictures of it from certain angles.
Okay,
And
hold
that's
on.
kind of how they tied him
So what is
along
he?
with DNA.
Okay, what did he do?
Okay, so in the 70s and 80s, he murdered 13 people
Right.
and he raped 50 in
Wow.
a series of crimes. And so he was identified by crime scene DNA
Yeah.
eventually in 2018. So, now the prosecutor, he's kind of detailing some of the distinct things about the case, and one of those things was they said that it was equal to the tip of your pinky finger. So maybe that when you think of rape and you think of all
He
of
still
this,
raped him. Don't matter. He put his whatever he had.
yeah,
Still,
it's a crime of power. There's
Right.
some type of power struggle.
do we need to know the size of his penis, of a raper's penis?
Well,
what the hell does that
if
got
you
to do
think
with
about it,
anything?
when you think about Weinstein and some of those things, those were the things, the physical features
Oh,
that
the lady said he had one ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you hear people describe intimate details like that, based on the evidence that this is true. So that happened to be one of his telltale signs. Now, a TikTok influencer by the name of Brene Kennard, she has to pay $1.75 million to Akira Montague. Now, she was accused of causing the end of her marriage to Timothy Montague.
Yeah.
Now, I guess they have been fooling around. Timothy was supposed to have
Yeah.
been managing this TikTok influencer, and somehow, they ended up in a situation. And so the wife was initially seeking $3.5 million in damages because I guess North Carolina is also one of the only states that recognizes the alienation of affection
It's like
and criminal
five states do
conversation.
that.
Yeah, criminal conversation is a legal term for sexual interactions with someone's partner. So now the judge said you have to pay this woman $1.75 million for taking her husband.
You lost your husband. He didn't want to be there no more.
But still, they were, taunting her online,
Yeah.
posting content together. They
Okay.
were still married, posting pictures of this lady's kids
They were still-
without permission.
Well,
all of these
are
things.
those his kids too?
Yes, but it ain't her kids. And you already know what's up. And they were trying to justify their affair and all of this on social media. So you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
She don't get the money, though. She don't have it.
No, she got it. She
ain't
got it.
She ain't got that money.
This woman has 3 million followers
what
on
does 3
TikTok.
million followers
and
mean?
she's probably making the money. That's probably how they came up with that figure.
No. Yeah. Okay, but we're going to talk about that, though. I want to talk about... Oh, you wasn't finished. All right, hold on. Stop music.
No.
Because I want to ask that question, though. I want to know, can someone take your man? Can someone take your husband?
They can come in between. They can come in between because...
We're going to talk.
Okay,
they really want to be with you.
We're going to talk about it.
All right, next. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, Florida SWAT, they were trying to arrest this man for grand theft auto. He was allegedly driving a stolen car. And Keith Rogers, 37 years old, he barricaded himself in his home, and he was up in the attic. So the deputies all up in the house looking for him. This fool falls through the ceiling right in front of the deputies and got arrested. But he was up in the attic, so he was coughing. He was probably had all that fiber and stuff, all the insulation all in his chest.
Yeah.
So, knuckleheads in the news. Now, 50 Cent, he's responding after Vivica Fox told a packed house at an Ultimate Women's Expo over the weekend, don't date 50 Cent, don't date no dang rappers. And she said, just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry anymore, but I did it. Now, 50 Cent, he said, either way, I'm going to have that A in the Matrix. You know I love me some you, girl. But damn, it's been 22 years, Vivica. It's been 22 years since they dated. Come on, why you still bringing up this man?
Because one that helps keep her name out there.
In 2021, she called him the love of her life.
Yeah. He did something to her. He gave her that gangster love.
He must have had that magic stick. Must have been right.
He had her. He had her real good. That she's still talking about it right now. That's what happened.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna have to get out over that one. Yeah.
All right, we talking about can somebody take your man? Can they take your woman? Kaya says they can.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what you gotta say next.